tuning in to GC Wired. I'm Jackie Bostic.
And I'm Chris Andrews.
There's been a lot that's happened since the Thanksgiving break.
And now GC Wired will give you all the sites you might have missed in just a minute or a little bit more.
The Visual and Performing Arts students held their annual Empty Bowls fundraiser, which raised money for the Panama City Rescue Mission and the United Way. For a low price, students could purchase a bowl handmade from fellow art students and a cup of stew. As you can see, the art students made bowls in many different shapes, sizes, and colors.
The players in the tomb, are also called the Pits, hosted a Marvel vs. Capcom video game tournament. The club is open to everyone who likes to have a good time and likes to play video games. Congratulations to the winners of this week's tournament.
World AIDS Day was December 1st, and the American Medical Student Association was celebrating it on campus. Free HIV and AIDS testing was provided for all students. The club also made a banner which stretched across the cafeteria in the library that represented neighbors living with HIV and AIDS in Panama City. There was also a fun scavenger hunt to educate students about AIDS.
And now on the current news, student government is looking into buying into Collegiate Link. An SGA conference call was held this week about Collegiate Link, which is a website where students can keep track of upcoming events and events they have already attended. Both students and clubs will have a homepage similar to Facebook. According to Student Government President Chaz Molinax, the new site will be an easy way for students to be more involved in student activities.
You get to communicate to students in a different way. You have a downloadable app for your smartphones. You have the QRT codes that you can scan.
While the site has many features, Collegiate Link is going to cost the college $11,000 each year.
Downsides, it's a good chunk of money for it.
SGA will vote on an approval within a few weeks. Student communication is also the subject of this week's survey says, which is coming up shortly. But Jackie, what was last week's topic about and what were the results?
Last week's issue was about the speed of renovation in the new cafeteria. We asked if Gulf Coast was taking too long to build the new cafeteria or if they were right on pace. Many of you voted in our Facebook poll. Here are the results. 65% thought that the renovation was taking too much time. 18% had no opinion. 12% thought more time was needed in order to make all the necessary renovations. And 6% thought that the work was being completed at a good pace, thanks to everyone who voted. Gulf Coast provides each student with a student email hosted by hotmail.com or live.com to inform them about campus events and deadlines. But some students claim that this current form of email is ineffective, and some even claim that they have not received mail in their inbox. This week, we talked to many of you about the effectiveness of the current student email. Here's what you have to say.
Yes, it's very effective, one, because I'm a person that checks the email all the time, and information gets to me as soon as they send it. So I would definitely say it's effective.
I probably am, but I never check my student email. So I personally don't really see it as an effective way because it's something that slips my mind frequently. So it probably is getting enough information out to students, but I just don't check my email.
Voice your opinion. Like our GC Wired News Facebook page and vote in our online poll. The results will be announced during next week's show.
In this week's Club Corner, GC Wired was able to talk to GSA about their mission, their goals, and some upcoming events like their ally events. Here's what they told me about. Tell us a little bit about your club. What is the GSA? Thanks for being here, by the way, too.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Tell us what GSA stands for and what's your mission?
The Gulf Coast GSA, that's our Gay Straight Alliance, and our mission is really to promote equality and tolerance throughout the student body, kind of show everybody that we're all the same.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of events do you all do throughout the year to kind of promote that idea of everyone coming together?
Oh, we have a lot of events. We have we have a carnival coming up in February, and we also have a prom in April. And we pretty much just tell everyone that they can come and have a good time without worrying about anything.
And you also have some ally events too?
Yeah, we do. We honor a member of the faculty at some of our meetings, and we pretty much just thank them for being an ally and for supporting us.
Okay. And
we bring food.
Oh, lots of
food.
Homemade food too.
So much food.
And no, another thing that y'all do at GSA, it's not just like the gay club or the straight club. It's everyone's club. I know that's what you're trying to do.
Definitely.
And you try to highlight everyone's personal talents. Like I know you, Mia, you made this bowl last week. It's like I already brought it out here a few times before. Right? Now tell me a little bit about this bowl, because if you take a look at it, it's a bowl.
Inside.
Here's the spoon.
I just kind of thought it would be...
Because you got me with that, Mia.
Good. That was the point. I thought it would be kind of funny and ironic that people would be like, hey, this comes with a spoon, but it doesn't really. It's just kind of silly.
It got me and it got a lot of other people. And I know you, Matt, you like to cook, right?
I love to cook.
And now tell me, what exactly do you like to cook?
Some of my favorite things to cook are pastas because those are always fun and easy, and I really like to make sandwiches because everybody loves a sandwich.
I know you make the best little small salad sandwiches. Like I know you made the chicken salad sandwich one time, which I had, and it had the Hawaiian bread, right? Hawaiian roll.
It was the sweet Hawaiian bread, smoked provolone cheese, and my own secret chicken salad recipe.
I think the provolone cheese kind of topped it off, and you won't tell us the secret recipe to the chicken salad
I
sandwich.
will not.
Secret.
And, well, it has chicken in
Special
it, so it can't be that much of a secret. Now, on another note, I know that you guys have a brand new website that just launched a month or two ago. What's that website? What are the features on it?
It's going to be gulfcoastgsa.org, and it just got up and running, so it's kind of new. But we have a list of the faculty members that are allies, and then we also have the students and their contact information, so that if you have a question or anything and you need help or just want to know some answers, you can ask them. And we also have a playlist of songs. We have a lot of Lady Gaga and
a lot of the current pop stuff.
Yeah.
Beyonce,
and
Britney Spears.
Christina Aguilera.
Of
you
course.
Know, the divas.
Now, do you also have Jewel on there? I've been kind of going through a Jewel.
No
phase
Jewel
right now.
yet.
Unfortunately
I
not.
really
She
like
is one
Jewel,
of my
though.
favorites.
She's one of the
We'll
best.
fix that. You should come up with a song and then.
And we'll be sure to add it.
Yeah.
I should, like, don't know any of her songs off the top of my head right now.
You know,
Foolish
the
Games.
one.
I love
Foolish Games is a very good one.
It was off for like sophomore album, like what, 10 years ago. I was like, what, 5 probably.
Wow.
It was longer than
And you also have a Facebook too?
Yeah, the
GSA?
Facebook is also Gulf Coast GSA, and just
Is that easy? Gulf
Yep.
Coast, 3 words?
3 words. GSA.
That easy. Make sure you have to add them as a friend, right?
Yes. Or request them to be a friend. But there's also a group,
Okay.
but people have to add you to the group.
Okay.
It's
So
closed.
be the friend, then we'll add you to this group.
Yep.
And you also have come to meetings too. When are your meetings?
We meet on Tuesdays in the Social Sciences Conference Room on the first floor at 12:30.
All right, 12:30 every Tuesday, Social Sciences Conference Room, first floor. And you'll the GSA, new website out, gulfcoastgsa.org. Lots of cool features on that website. And
Definitely.
it's a good club, and y'all are great people too. Thanks for
you.
stopping by. If you want to promote your club on our program, just shoot us an email. Our email is mygcwired@gmail.com.
Have any questions about Breathe Easier? Get your questions answered about the new Smoke and Tobacco Free campaign. A forum will be held Tuesday, December 6th at 12:30 p.m. in the Sargent Lecture Hall. Students will learn about smoking cessation.
The annual holiday concert will be Sunday, December 4th at 2:30 p.m. The Singing Commodores and the concert crowd will be singing, and some will be dancing to holiday classics. The show will be in the Millie Tapper Center Theater, and it's free not to just Gulf Coast students, but it's free to everyone who shows up. So if you need something to do this weekend, well, you have something now.
Let's talk about some upcoming Christmas parades around town. Starting with JC's Christmas Parade on December 3rd at 6 p.m., starting from the Marina Civic Center on Harrison Avenue and continued on 11th Street. Millville will celebrate its Christmas Parade on Friday morning, December 9th, starting at 9:30 from Sherman Avenue and 3rd Street to Daffin Park. And also check out the Panama City Beach Christmas Parade December 10th, starting at 5 p.m., kicking off at Pier Park and continue down Front Beach Road. All these events are free and open to the public.
Auditions for Kaleidoscope Theater's performance of Almost Maine will be December 5th and 6th at 7 p.m. Director Ray H. Stanley will be casting 2 men and 2 women capable of playing characters ranging in age from their 20s to 50s, and 1 man and 1 lady in their late teens or early 20s. Full cast descriptions and more information is located online at ktonline.org. It's actually separated by a hyphen, kt-online.org. Coming up next, GC Wired reporter Joshua Sandler also spoke with a couple members from the Bay Humane Society.
And also, Chris got his Martha Stewart on.
Oh, yes, I did. Here's what Cameron and I made. I got one over there, too. It's a little nifty ornament. It's made from old Christmas cards. You know, the Christmas cards that you keep somewhere in your room from the relatives that live 300 miles away that you only see about once to the blue moon. Here's what I made from them. I'll show you exactly how you can make them when we come back. Slam dunk.
I gotta stop doing this with paper.
Your world,
Your news, your campus.
your news. I'm Chris Andrews.
And I'm Jackie Bostic.
GC Wired is a new program coming to Gulf Coast TV and online.
It's fun, it's entertaining.
And it's for you, behind the camera, it's for you.
Join us. We're covering the life that is Gulf Coast State College and the community it surrounds.
Join us weekly, GC Wired, your hub for both community and campus events. Thanks for tuning in to our first craft corner. I'm here with reporter Cameron Waterhouse.
Hey.
We're going to show you how to get crafty for Christmas time. So what do you have here today?
Okay, what I have here today is basically it's just crayon art, and it's not just drawing like everybody else does. Anybody can draw. But what I'm going to do is melt crayons. How many people can say they melt crayons for art?
I can't say that.
Yeah, so, and it's super fast. It goes in like 30 seconds. It's cheap because it's just crayons. And it's a lot of fun, actually. It can get a little messy, but hey, everybody loves a little bit of mess, right?
I mean, of course.
Yeah, okay, so I guess I'll just jump right in and show you how to do it. What you're going to need is obviously crayons, a blank canvas. You're going to need a hot glue gun, as you can see here, and a hair dryer. I've already glued the crayons on. Basically what you want to do is just glue the crayons on top. For bigger canvases, I have a small one, unfortunately.
And you can choose any color canvas, right? You can choose
any
like
color.
White, canvas
white,
or
black,
canvas.
any kind. Okay, so basically you just glue them up on top here. And as you can see, I've already glued some with the Crayola sign up. I kind of put them, chopped them in half a little bit, just to make the size work. Anyways, so after you glue them up here, you just turn your hair dryer on high, and we'll see the magic start, okay?
All right. Oh, I can see the melting already.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Now this is also a great Christmas gift too, right? Because like you said, you can also write little messages where there's solid white left over, because there's going to be solid white left over.
Oh yeah.
So you can write Christmas saying like, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Mom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's the yellow right there.
There it is.
Hey, now you also had a finished product for us today, didn't you?
Yeah. I actually went ahead and skipped this whole process, but you can see how it just starts up a little bit, right?
Okay.
Okay. But the finished product is going to look something like this, if you guys can see that.
That's pretty sweet. And it's upside down, so you can hold it up either way. So.
It can be this way, however way you want it, you know?
Okay.
And it takes literally 30 seconds. You can see it, the crayon was already starting to melt.
And how long does this all take together?
Together, maybe 3 minutes tops.
Shut up.
Nope, it's true
story. How much does it
story.
take to make?
It takes about, let's see.
$5, $10?
About $5.
That's perfect for me, because I'm a cheapo.
That's good, because
Yes.
I am too.
All right.
Buy my girlfriend jewelry.
Yeah,
No.
whatever. She can forget about that.
That's right. So what do you have today, Chris?
All right. What I have today are Christmas card ornaments. Because we all know that we have these relatives that we only see once in a blue moon. Right? You probably had that. Yeah, you can just forget about those. But they always send us Christmas cards every year, and we just read them for 30 seconds and just
Get
stash
the
them
money out
somewhere.
and throw them away.
Oh,
I got
check
you.
out, yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is
wow.
the finished product right here, too, actually. We'll give you an idea of how to make these. Christmas
Okay.
card ornaments. We're just going to cut up your old Christmas cards that you have lying in your dresser somewhere in your bedroom, and just cut them up into nice little ornaments.
So you're saying this is actually like a Christmas card?
Yes, all these are Christmas
Wow.
cards, a combination of old Christmas cards that I had in my room.
That's pretty cool.
What you'll need is, of course, some old Christmas cards. You might want to take 5 or 6 different Christmas cards. You also need a stencil with a circle in it, or anything to make a circle. You also need some type of drawing utensil. You also need some glue.
Glue.
Maybe some glitter.
Everybody needs glitter.
Of course, you want that extra touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yarn, just a little bit of yarn. And scissors. Be careful with scissors. I'm going to give you a pair here.
Okay, goodness gracious.
So what we're going to do first is draw a circle within these cards here. Just draw a circle wherever you like.
Okay.
I already have yours circled out.
Good, good.
So to save us a
Let's
little bit
work.
of time. Simply just draw that circle. It's really easy to do.
Yeah. And you can just put it anywhere on the page, right?
Oh yeah, you can just put it anywhere on that page, particularly either the front or back, because that glue is the best.
And if you want to have some words on the inside, you can do that too, right?
Oh yeah, of course you can do that. It might be a little bit harder to glue, depending on some of your cards.
Yeah.
Anyways, you're going to cut that circle out here.
Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and do that.
So what are you doing for this year? This year for Christmas, Cameron?
Oh, I'm making tons of macaroni and crayon art. So easy.
Any plans in mind? Just staying in town?
Yep, just staying in town, hanging out with the relatives I never see, even though they're in town, but that's okay.
Yeah, maybe you'll get some more cards this year too, so you can make a dozen more of these ornaments.
Hopefully some more money too. Okay, got my circle cut out.
And I've got my circle cut out too. And what we're going to do, you're going to draw a light triangle on here.
Okay.
Just with a crayon. Draw, and I think it's an isosceles or an equilaterally. I'm not good with geometry.
This isn't math team, okay?
So what we're going to do, we're just going to fold these over.
Folding mine.
And what you want to do is fold them over so each, these three flaps will be equal, as you can see right here.
Good deal.
But you know me, I always like to be prepared. So I also brought two more for us here
Good
too
deal.
that are already folded over.
Good deal.
Then you want to fold those back just a little bit. Now we also have a glue here too.
Okay.
What you want to do with the glue, you're actually going to need to cut 80 of these little circles out. We have 4 right here. What you're going to do, glue all these together, particularly these flaps on the side. Side number 1. Do you want to help me glue this side?
Sure, yeah.
Just glue one of these flaps.
There we go. And just go ahead and put it on there. Cool deal.
And just glue that final one.
Okay.
And thanks for dressing up today too. That's a pretty sweet
No problem.
time.
No problem. I just thought I might dress for the holidays, you know.
And I'm wearing the green too for Christmas. So
yeah.
it works out pretty well.
Okay.
We're actually going to use not on top like that. No, it's fine.
Oh, my bad.
I kind of tricked you there. Because we're only going to need 8 of these, and then we have 4 so far. I made here just a little half an ornament here. What you're going to do, you're just going to take twice the amount of time that we just did. It's a pretty quick process.
What was that, like a minute?
Now it's like a minute or 2, yeah. Just what you're going to do, make just another one of these little half ornaments and just glue them both together. And to end with, you'll have something like this. As you can see, each side will have approximately just 8 circles on them too, just all folded over.
I like that. And then I guess you can just glue some string on it, right?
Oh yeah, of course you can. I forgot to mention that because it has to hold on the Christmas tree somewhere.
And then you just put it right on that Christmas tree there.
Just do something like that. Of course you want to tie some type of knot on it. I already got one made up. Tie a loop. It's going to loop around just like that. You're going to make a circle out of the yarn and just stick it in there, glue it down. It should hold up pretty well too, because these babies aren't going to fall off the tree anytime soon. I think you've got something there too.
Yeah.
So, and if you want that extra added touch, I'll also have the glitter. If you don't mind your hands getting a little bit messy, just maybe take a paper plate, pour the glitter out on the paper plate, glue the edges down on this ornament, and just roll it around. So you can see this one right here, it's very glittery on the sides too.
Awesome. Nice. Well,
it's pretty well though.
Yeah, and it's held on there pretty tight too.
And it's cheap because this is what, free?
Yeah, you get the Christmas cards free. You probably have glue laying around your house. Mine was like $3, $5.
That's perfect for any college student's budget.
That's what I'm talking
Especially
about.
me when I'm going off to a university somewhere.
You know it.
Hey, well, thanks for stopping by too and showing us how
problem.
to get crafty.
No problem.
And thank you. And for GC White and Chris Andrews.
And I'm Cameron Waterhouse.
Cameron Waterhouse.
Alright guys, we need to think of an idea for a promo for Spike Suit Productions. Does anyone have any ideas?
Like promoting spring break.
I have an idea.
What is your idea?
Well, why don't we have a scene that takes place on a beautiful mountain with little rabbits jumping around, and we start getting hungry, so we take machetes and we start stabbing the rabbits, and blood just starts pouring down the mountain, and it forms around this little village, and everyone's screaming in pain and sorrow for the blood that's...
The Millville Community Alliance and the City of Panama City Community Redeveloping Agency invites you to the Millville to enjoy an old-fashioned Christmas parade. Friday, December 9th, 2011, starting at 9:30. Parade will begin at Watson Bayou Waterfront Park, west end of 3rd Street, and end at Daphne Park. There will be plenty of floats, local bands, and Santa will also be making his presence at this parade. So come out and enjoy an old-fashioned Christmas parade in downtown Millville.
Welcome back to GC Wired.
Members from the Bay Humane Society stopped by our studio to talk about their mission, upcoming events, and how you can get involved.
And I'm here with the Humane Society of Bay County with President Terry Davidson and Marketing Director Sean Brosnan. So can you guys tell me a little bit about the Humane Society here in Bay County?
Sure. We have been in existence for 29 years, and we are a no-kill shelter. We actually went no-kill back in 2006, and since then we are pretty much on our own. We have no federal funding, no support. We 100% rely on donations, and it is our goal to help homeless animals find forever homes.
Okay. So tell me about your friend here.
This is Henry. Henry is a 4.5-year-old Great Pyrenees, probably may have a little bit of something else in him, but he was turned into animal control about 4.5 to 5 months ago. He was in rather bad shape and had, I guess you'd call it rather malnourished. And as you can see now, Henry looks really nice, and his hair's all grown out and he's filled out and has put on some weight. But Henry is a classic example of what you can find with animals in shelters. They don't look so great maybe when you see them behind in their cages and things, but I mean, they're there for a reason. Nobody wants them. Yeah. And so they're not well cared for. But I mean, you can see in 4.5 months with some loving care and good nutrition and a roof over his head, he's blossoming. And that's true of 95% of the animals. Yeah. Very few come in that have such bad issues that they can't be adopted.
Yeah. So let's say somebody wanted to adopt a Henry or a cat or another dog. How would they go about doing so?
Well, a lot of our people that come in that are looking for animals typically find it on the website first. They'll go on the website, say for instance, finding Henry or finding like say Lady is one of the dogs we have right now. They'll go and find her, and they'll come to the Animal and Adoption Center located at 2620 East 15th Street in front of Coin and Bullion, and they'll say, hey, look, I've been looking on the website, I found this dog that I'm interested in, can I see her? And we'll take them back to a meet and greet session, and if they end up liking her or want to take it home, we do our adoption process starts with the paperwork, and that can typically take anywhere from 2 to 4 days minimum, because we have references that we got to check. We got to see if you actually own or can have an animal at your home if you rent. But yeah, I mean it's as simple as that. It's $100 for dogs, $75 for cats. All the fees, of course, include the spay, neutering, microchipping, vaccinations that they need up until that point. So yeah, it's well worth it for sure.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about your locations. Are you guys still on 23rd Street?
Nah, we moved in May. We're actually, like I just said, at 2620 East 15th Street is our Animal and Adoption Center. 1408 Harrison Avenue, which is the corner of 14th and Harrison, is our new thrift and gift store. It's 12,000 square feet of awesomeness. If you guys are looking for Christmas gifts or anything like that, it's got a lot of stuff there.
Very nice store.
Yeah, very good store.
Very nice,
sure.
very nice. So, do you guys got any fundraisers, or since you guys aren't government funded, do you guys got any fundraisers or upcoming events you guys like to talk about?
Well, we stay busy. A big fundraiser we're having right now is next week. It's going to be next Friday and Saturday, December 9th and 10th at Panama City Toyota. It's called the Keeping Kids and Pets Safe Project. It's got a company that we teamed up with along with Toyota up north that does FBI fingerprinting for children. They're going to be doing that. We're going to have $10 microchipping for pets. We're going to have free Santa photos for kids and pets. And then, we're just going to have refreshments and just a fun day. I think the Highway Patrol is going to be there, fire department, all sorts of cool stuff. So.
Yeah, microchipping is only $10.
Yeah, so you can't beat that because a lot of places are like 70 and 80. So $10 is a real good steal for some people. So.
Sounds like it. So you guys sound like you stay busy.
All
you guys
the time.
need any help?
All the time.
Volunteers?
All the time. Yeah, well, of course, we take volunteers all the time. I mean, we can look for like events. Like we were just saying, we have that event this next weekend. And we continually have events all the time, and we'll have events that overlap each other. So yes, it's awesome if we could have someone that has run an event before or is good with animals come out there and help us with the people. If you want to, visit our website at adoptme.org, there's a volunteer tab. You can click on that. Anything else that you're interested in. If you want to be at our thrift store or walk animals, or just, if you're a vet tech experience, anything like that, we're always looking for volunteers.
That and foster homes, too.
Oh, yes, foster homes. We're kicking up our foster program again. We're starting off new and fresh, and that's going to start rolling out. We could always use foster homes for people. If you can't actually adopt the animal right then and there, you can foster it up until the process of adopting. So.
Yeah, I think that's an option that seems to work real well for military, because they're only here for a certain amount of time and then they have to leave. But while they're here, it's a way for them to have some companionship without a long-term commitment. And so, in fact, that's where Henry went, was to someone who is in the Navy base program over there, and that's what she's doing. She'll be shipping out, I don't know, maybe in a few more months or a year or something like that as soon as she finishes her classes.
Oh, sounds good, sounds good. So can you tell me a little bit, can you tell me about the website and phone number one more time?
The website's adoptme.org. And then the phone number, of course, for the Animal Adoption Center is 850-215-7120. You can call if you've got any questions. One thing we do want to make clear, because we do receive tons of phone calls with this, and our staff's always overloaded with it, is that we are not animal control. We are not affiliated with Humane Society of America or United States at all. Like she had said earlier, our main goal is to give good forever homes to animals, and we do other stuff, like food and all other kind of stuff for people, but we don't take strays. County ordinance stops us from taking strays, so if you have a stray, you got to call Animal Control Dispatch about that. We have no control of that. We have no policing agency. We have nothing at all. All we do is animal surrenders and rescues.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Definitely. No, thanks for having us. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Henry. If you're a community event and would like to have publicity or just shouting out and telling the community who you are, then please contact us at gcwired@gmail.com.
Thanks, Josh. And don't forget that event, Keeping Kids Safe, will be Friday, December 9th and Saturday, December 10th at 3 p.m. on Friday and starting at 10 a.m. on Saturday.
And of course, all this information is online at adoptme.org.
Speaking of websites, Spike Soup Production just launched a website, gcwirednews.com.
gcwirednews.com. There you can watch all of our videos about campus and the community we serve. Many videos on there, so we also have different tabs. We also have a layout of different shows we have, too. Our show is on there. We also have Sam Lurcy's Total Improv show on there, a show that's too funny for TV.
And this is the best Christmas gift I've ever asked for.
And I think that's all the time that we have today, too.
I'm Chris Louise.
All right, for GC Wired, I'm Chris Andrews.
And I'm Jackie Bostic.
Have a good week.
I gotta stop doing this with paper.